What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 5's Mongolia. It's turned 390. Not really sure what to expect from what remains. We do not want this going through, though. I know that much. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. It's pretty crazy. There's not really much I can do, although my happiness is now positive 10 because the amount I was losing because of the ideology for some reason is halved from minus 40 to minus 20. But, yeah, I don't expect that to last. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see where we're going. But we can't really attack anybody, either because our neighbours are, like, super strong, and I don't want to attack them, or because I just can't, like, take it. There's not enough happiness to keep everybody happy in that scenario. Maybe we could go after this 19 population city. Now it's at 10, but again, it's a risk, and I just made friends with Australia, so we're going to be getting a few denouncements and stuff, seeing how that changes things up, see who doesn't like Australia. Obviously, the big one for us to watch out for is Vietnam. I'm not really scared of anybody else. That might be a bit naive, but like even like Korea, they might have a tech advantage, but they don't have the numbers. But yeah, the only one I'm super scared of is Vietnam. But obviously, people like Siam are still worrying. But yeah, as long as they don't attack me, I think we can handle it. You know, that's the only way we're gonna die. And even then, we've held off Vietnam at least like what, maybe 2, maybe 3 times already. This campaign, we've got all our troops already here, just in case they try anything, which I doubt they will, because them and Siam both doing a lot of trade with me, so I feel like they're more vested into going west at the moment. But as I've said before, Vietnam have kind of been cut off from going that way now by Siam, so we'll see what happens. I wonder, I might try and make these two go to war with each other. I mean, it would be devastating for both of them, but again, I don't want Vietnam or Siam. If one of them comes away with just a huge victory, then it's kind of like, I'm screwed. But arts is being funded, and Catholicism didn't pass. That's good news. Let's get a research lab. Let's just build a library to get some science, and then probably just stop building. No, do not attack Brazil. Get out of the way, Brazil. Trying to get through. Here, you know, don't you see that you're in the way? Do whatever you got to do and get out of the way, please. Egypt has denounced the Aztecs. Are you sure you want me doing that, Egypt? I don't know if you want me denouncing anybody. Oh, it looks like the fall of Arabia is beginning now over in the Arabian Peninsula. This could be pretty interesting. See what goes down for the guys in Arabia. I think it's Siam. I don't know if anyone else is involved, but I'm pretty sure Siam's going to be putting in a lot of the work that goes into this. Spain have obviously cleared up in Europe now, so they're looking pretty solid, almost all of Western Europe under their control. Russia is attacking the Khazar and burning the cities down instead of keeping them. This city here, that's the way they're going. I'm just going to move my microphone. Hopefully it doesn't make too much of a weird noise. There we go. That's a bit better, maybe. Probably no difference at all, but it was getting up my OCD, I think, having it facing a little bit to the wrong direction. 12 turns till we can even start building the Manhattan Project for ourselves and putting ourselves out there as a scary power in the world. But you know, I'm sure we may start doing better as game goes on. I get the feeling we're going to be like the real world China. We're going to come through the late 19th century, the 80s, 90s, into the 2000s. Damn it, my spy was killed. Stupid Russians. Always killing my spies. Who's going to give me open borders? No one, probably. I don't want to give it to either of them, that's the only thing. Let's try and send it over towards Parthia. See if we can get it with them, because I don't mind giving it to them. I don't really want to give it to Greece, because then we're like friends, and you know, we're about to attack each other. We might attack them at some point very soon, if Vietnam gets preoccupied with Siam. Okay, the other freedom leaders are pretty happy. Russia. Yep, you killed my spy, thanks. Appreciate that a lot, Russia. I mean, not that it bothers me. You've got to deal with Spain now, and all the African powers that are getting closer, such as Songhai, Balkan region, which is terrifying. Ethiopia and Italy, which is just irony summed up. And obviously Siam, Anatolia, which I don't even know what that is. That's just weird, but it's happening. See, Siam, you making any more progress? Doesn't seem like it. I don't know if the Congo's still alive, by the way. I feel like they would have come and asked for a new embassy, but they've not, so they're probably dead. Because, yeah, I mean, this was their capital as well, so losing it to Morocco doesn't help. Morocco are building a spaceship factory, which suggests we're getting closer. No one has built any spaceship parts just yet, but I think quite a few people are fairly close. If we just have a quick glance, I mean, the lower people here are in sort of 50 techs. Russia are 11 techs. They're leading, surprisingly. Russia 11 technologies away from the end. Vietnam 13 away. I believe there's 80. I might be making a mistake, but I'm pretty sure there is. Whereabouts are we, by? We're 59, so we're 10 behind the leaders, Russia. That's why we don't want to get into we don't want to push too far to the west anymore, because they'll be waiting for us. If we give them access, I'm sure if we give them any way of attacking me, they will take it, because we were at war for a period before. Obviously nothing happened because of the mountains, but yeah, if I ended up like taking Attila's court, he would just use this land to bulldoze into me, I imagine. Or it's Catherine, isn't it? Spain have Scandinavia, just for anyone who's wondering. Any people out there in Scandinavia. I'm not going to make it up into the Atlantic, it seems. We're going to have to wait to get like satellites, which sucks, but we're going to have to wait because they wouldn't let my caravel through. Texan privateer, just chilling. Better not get in my way. I'm trying to make my way around this coast. If Brazil don't get out of the way, I'm going to be very annoyed. Calm, Brazil. Okay, let's be friends with Morocco. They're having a good time. If they want to be my friend, that seems like a good move. Problem is the Songhai seem like they might be ready to attack. Hopefully not. Obviously, the borders are going to be such a mess. Like, I'm kind of glad we can't see it all. We get to avoid the border gore, like in North America, South America, Central Africa, for the most parts. We get to avoid all of that border gore. I can imagine pretty hot. I mean, look at Ethiopia and the Zulu. Even what we can see, these are two of the strongest civs in this world, and they're all mixed in together. It's very weird borders, I imagine. Caravan? Do we really still need a caravan? 17 gold per turn. That's an extra gold per turn. Better make the most of that. Embassy. I know we had a war quite recently, but want to be friends now. I'm big. There's no way to make it work. I ain't a great musician. Yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it. I know that's probably a terrible idea, but you know what? Instead of worrying about it, just get rid of it. Easiest way of doing it. Arabia versus the Chinook. America piecing out with Arabia. Siam don't seem to be stepping up the pressure just yet. They're keeping it relatively safe. You're not dead just yet, Arabia, but I feel like soon you'll be gone. Thank you, Persia. Finally someone giving me the money I'm worth. I guess because we're both freedom nations and you're tiny and are probably really desperate for whatever I just sold you. Especially with Krakatoa erupting down there. You probably desperately needed those resources more than I did. Oh look, the happiness is up to 11. We're making some gains. Slow gains. 12 turns till we get our next 10 at 2, so that can be more happiness there. I feel like if we just stick it out this time, it probably will work better for us than when we flip the ideologies, because that just didn't go well at all. So yeah, let's just stick with, it may not be the best one. Yeah, research agreement, why not? I imagine you're ahead of me, plus I have barely anything that I'm considering spending my money on. Chinook denouncing the suit. How are you doing, Japan? You did get involved in some conflicts. None of them are too local. So you seem to find you have zeros. Are you serious? Texas v Egypt. Ancient Egypt versus Texas. What a war that would be to witness. Khazar versus Egypt. Seriously, Khazar? You're not really in a position. Two of your 3 cities that you used to own are being burned down right now. Don't know if you're in a position to be taking out your anger on Egypt when you're probably going to just disappear and Russia's borders will just swallow up this land slowly. I mean, I'm going to benefit if they keep raising all this stuff, because Hujia here, which is, funnily enough, on the site of a city that was already raised, could grow into it, which is nice to know. As long as Parthia don't get in the way. Argentina v the Inca, piecing out with the Incans. They're all still alive down here. The Incans, Argentina, Brazil. Despite Argentina seeming to be quite strong, they tend to do pretty well for some reason. Yeah, they seem to be doing okay. Well, Spain, just because you're all big and strong now, doesn't mean you're going to boss me around. Ethiopia, you can boss me around. You have a lot of stuff. You still have a lot of puppets. All of the stuff east of and north of Seville, all puppeted, so that can't be too useful. Oh, Morocco versus Egypt. Okay, that's slightly more bad. Seriously, George, grammar. That is slightly worse for Egypt, but I don't think it's game over just yet. It's Ethiopia they want to watch out for. Texas, Australia, Morocco. What a better group of friends could we ask for? Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt me in a minute's time. I should probably keep my eye on this Vietnamese border at all times. Kazar, I'm sorry, but there's a limit to stupidity, and being friends with you is probably over that line, no matter how nice a person you are. That is probably not a good idea. Do not want to be angering Russia right now with that massive lead they have for technology. But we'll see. Oh, do you want to be again, Arabia? Getting on Siam's bad side isn't really top of my to-do list today. And, you know, you are probably not going to exist in a few turns. So why make the friendship agreement? It's just a waste of time. So let's just ignore you. Russia has denounced Parthia. Oh no. Okay, so they're raising everything the Khazar had. Okay. And Parthia is probably going to be next and have the same fate. Which means we'll just have some weird borders with Russia up here. Which is good to know. 7 turns left till we can start the Manhattan Project and show the world who's boss. Spain want an embassy. That's good. I would like one too. So, we're all good there, I guess. You ready, troops? I don't know what to do. You just need to be ready at all times. Staying here, yeah, it's still minus 21. Maybe I should annex my puppets. Wait, why is this city been a puppet since the start of the game? Yeah, it must have been. I can't believe that it's been a puppet since I first took it from China, which wasn't that long ago really, but it feels like a long time ago. Yeah, because we spent a lot of time just defending ourselves, and then around episode sort of 15, I guess, we started this sort of rapid stage of expansion, and now we've sort of stopped because happiness got in the way. Yeah, just build money. Beijing. Even though we've actually got more money now than we did when I first started building all the money, probably a good idea to start building money. But yeah, maybe I can just go in, annex these cities, and then I can just stick them on. Like, well, oh, Russia's denounced me. Thank you. Oh, and Parthia is dead. Okay, well, do I try and steal this? Because I thought there's no point, because Russia will just come in and destroy me and take it off me straight away if I try. It would be nice if the Huns got it. Like, if Russia start doing some damage and the Huns just snuck in with a melee unit, that'd be nice. Just because it would probably trigger a Russian Hunnic war, which I feel like wouldn't be so easy for Russia. I feel like the Huns would really put up a good fight, even though they probably would still die. Oh, Spain's denounced me. All the powerhouses of Europe currently denounce me. Also, Vietnam on Parthia's side. That's not good. They shouldn't be getting involved in our affairs over here. So now... Okay, no, never mind. I was going to say, so now you want to give me open borders, but it wasn't Ethiopia who was trying to get them off in the first place, so... No, never mind. That is a pointless argument, because there's no argument. So Siam is like India on steroids. Vietnam is China in this world. And I don't know what we are, but we're here. Parthia, I was thinking about coming to your aid, you know. Just in the back of my mind, a small thought. So you said, how on earth do Greece have planes? Are you serious? Japan, stop. Why is everyone denouncing me? What have I done? The Huns pieced out with Parthia. Okay. Huns, you were like, this was going to be your time. But you seem to have given up. Okay, Russia's still got a few turns to go to get rid of these cities, but yeah, we'll see what goes down. But everyone seems to be denouncing me. It's good. I mean, someone will attack me sooner or later, and we'll have something to do. Let's build a bank, because that's going to boost our happiness. We're down to 9 happiness now. It's not about to get a research lab in the capital. Better science. Maybe speed up that, maybe knock a turn off atomic theory. Who knows? It might do. And then we can get that Manhattan Project 1 turn sooner. What more could we want? Russia versus Greece. Siam v Greece. Okay, Siam, I don't know why you're really getting involved in that, although you probably can bomb Greece, so, you know, I guess that's why. Russia, seriously, stop. You do border Greece on both sides, but not very much to this side, so maybe this 19 population city will survive for a while. The Huns pieced out with Arabia, and Ethiopia grabbing Sydney Opera House. Not quite in Sydney, but Addis Ababa Opera House, I guess. For all intensive, or maybe Adwa, you never know. Both 23 population, who knows which one it was. But yeah, Vietnam and Siam seem to be getting involved in issues that involve my neighbours, which is not good. They shouldn't be doing that. That's my job. Problem is, I'm not doing a very good job at policing this part of the world. I mean, Korea and Japan have been pretty free to do what they want, and this is just a mess that I can't do anything about. In other news, I just denied Vietnam open borders, which means they're probably gonna, you know, just open the border, if you know what I mean, with their military at some point soon. So we'll just bear that in mind. It's a good reference point. Oh, Greece has denounced me now. That's good. That means I can attack them now. Should we give it a go? Should we take the risk? Persia, get lost. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Happiness is positive. We're reaching the end. For all of intensive purposes, we're near the end. I know you guys would have me go on to like turn 1,000 if it didn't take years. Korea just grabbed the Great Firewall. Yep, there we go. Kim Jong is in charge now. We're never finding out anything about what's going on in here ever again. This is just off the grid now. But yeah, there's been a real spread of wonders in this game. I like that, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, we'll send this stuff over. We'll attack Greece and see what goes down. Because, I mean, it's not like we get any new sort of borders that can cause me problems. Like the Huns, it's not doing anything with the Russian border, even though losing the Parthian city here going down will suck. The Huns, again, there's mountains, there's a lake, which makes it just, it's not going to happen. They're not going to get through there. And again, it's just a little bit more of a border with Vietnam that we don't really need to worry about. So yeah, if we can just use all our planes efficiently, we should be able to, like, 1 or 2 turns. Job done, hopefully. Hopefully, there's some resources and stuff here, and our happiness isn't hit too badly. Because obviously, last time I took this city, I actually had to give it to Greece to stop Parthia again. But hey, look, I'm the most wonderful in the world. There we go. Always. Should we just end now? It's just on a positive. Just, you know, that's great news. Everyone's saying get more workers. I don't know if I should be listening to you or not, but I'll get a couple. I have no problem with that. They only take 1 turn. And, I mean, we probably don't need them anymore, but if we're going to attack somebody, you never know. Might pillage some random stuff, so we may as well get on with the job. Okay, let's just... Oh, we have to get the artillery on the road, so it's probably going to be next video. Something to do next video, at least. There we go. What more could I want? Something to do. Well, how come you could move so far? Maybe you're already on the road, but there we go. You go. And that should be enough with the planes. Turn 400 surpassed. Normally we stop at this sort of point, so it's kind of cool to keep going. Ethiopia and America coming to a peace deal. America's still making it through, despite being at war with the Iroquois in Texas. They seem to be doing fine. I mean, they still have this city here, so... Oh, and there we go. Russia took this city, and, oh, yep, trust them to keep that one on my border. Okay, whatever. Well, we're 2 turns away from atomic theory. We do have 3,500 gold stored away, so I don't really need to build a military anymore. I can just buy stuff if I need it, although I'm not going to rely on that strategy, because stuff is very expensive nowadays. Getting those units in, very expensive at this end of the game. Also, I can upgrade all my Great War Infantry to infantry. I just thought I'd... Yeah, but we'll do that in a second, but we need to move stuff. And then next video, we will remove Greece. Hopefully before Russia does the job out here in the west, but or starts attacking this, because if I can do it before, then I don't get the kind of elimination penalty, I guess you'd call it, for taking them out. We're 6 turns away as well from another social tenant, which should be able to boost happiness a bit more as well, so maybe that will counteract it. Maybe we'll just about make it through, because it's probably going to be the last cool thing we get to do. Just looking around, we may end it off with like a war with Korea, if we can find a way of doing that successfully. Just want to check if we are... how we're doing on one little category before I end this video. That is science output. We're 8th. Okay, well, Korea's ahead of us. I was going to say if we caught Korea on tech, but we're not going to, probably. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. As always, if you have enjoyed, awesome. As I yawn and try to speak at the same time, it would be awesome if you could leave a like and a comment down below. I spoke at the end of the last video of this series about some changes that would be coming up. Basically, it'll make sense, but basically from Monday, we will be doing a new sort of, the video length's going to change. I'm going to be uploading twice a day, but shorter videos, and I'm going to have 3 series going at once as opposed to 2. There's plenty of reasons for it. I've already said in the Discord and spoke to a little bit about it with people. It's going to be kind of a trial. It's obviously there's a lot of factors, like whether it's good, whether you enjoy it, like watching it that way. Obviously it's whether I enjoy making it that way, because it's trying to change it up from sort of the way I do things at the moment. Because I wanted to put out more content, but I didn't want to make these videos any longer, because, like, I mean, 20-minute ones are just about okay, but the 25-minute ones can be just a bit. Sometimes when you do a long recording session, like if I made 1 video a day, it would be easy, probably easy, really easy. But because I have to make, like, most weekends, it would be like 4 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday or whatever, and sometimes it's rushed to be more than that or less than that, whatever, and it's just fitting it all in. I kind of wanted to make an easier way of recording for myself as well. So I'm going to be trying something basically 14, 15-minute videos in a week. So 2 15-minute videos a day. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, that should be starting Monday. So it's just sort of let you know if you see a video come out sort of earlier than the regular video, that there'll also be the regular video. There'll be plenty of new content starting as well, because I think the AI only battle should be finishing and a new one coming in, and then a whole new series altogether. As I said, 3 series. But yeah, if you've got any more bigger questions, just ask them in the comment section. I'll reply there in more detail. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.